This is a quick video on how to use a druid to solo kite Teremus the Devourer from Blasted Lands to Stormwind. Kiting Teremus isn't anything new, but from what I've seen most people use a hunter to do this. So I just wanted to share how to use a druid, and most of it just comes down to speccing into the correct talents. In the balance tree you should grab the Nature's Grasp talents. This is helpful to have if you aggro an additional mob during the kite. Then put 3 points into Natural Shapeshifter, and very importantly put 2 points into Nature's Reach. Even though it's not indicated in the tooltip, this also increases the range of Feral Fairy Fire, which is the spell that we'll be using to keep aggro when kiting. And now in the Feral tree I put 5 points in Ferocity and 5 points in Thick Hide. You have to put 2 points in Feline Swiftness since you'll be using cat form to kite. Then just put points anywhere so that it opens up Feral Fairy Fire, and then be sure to grab that. Here is his location data from Wowhead. From what I found, this is accurate. He just kind of pats around the Blasted Lands. Once you find him, you just have to pick him up and then begin kiting. And the way that I do this kite is to pretty much rely entirely on Feral Fairy Fire. The spell is great because it has no mana or energy cost, and if you pretty much just mash it every time it comes off cooldown, you'll never lose aggro on Teremus. If you go too long without engaging him, he will just disappear, which can be frustrating. Once you pick him up in the Blasted Lands, you'll want to kite him north to the Swamp of Sorrows, and then kite him through the Swamp of Sorrows to Deadwood Pass. Continue kiting him west through Deadwood Pass until you get to Duskwood. Then you'll want to take him through Darkshire and north to the Red Ridge Mountains. In the Red Ridge Mountains you just kind of hairpin right back out, and that will drop you off in the Elven Forest. And then from there it's pretty obvious how to get to Stormwind. So there is one main hazard that you'll want to watch out for here. Every 30 seconds or so you'll see his mouth will start to glow when he's about to breathe. If you catch this in time, you'll definitely want to shift into travel form and get at max range so you don't take damage from the breath. You're bound to get hit a few times, in which case you'll just have to pop out and heal. And with all the changing forms and occasional healing that you'll have to do, it will help if you use gear that has a lot of intellect and spirit on it so you don't run out of mana too soon. I did get better at this as I went. One thing that made a big difference is I learned that you don't have to be facing your target to use Feral Fairy Fire, so you can cast the spell on him without turning around, which also made it seem a lot easier to keep an eye on him and hop into travel form whenever it was time to dodge a flame breath. But that's pretty much all there is to the how-to aspect of this. I gotta say, this is probably one of the most enjoyable parts so far of WoW Classic. Seeing all the other players follow me into Stormwind and watching the anticipation build turned out to be a lot of fun. And this thing was every bit as chaotic as all the live streams and other videos when I've watched people do this. He just roamed around the city and completely wrecked people for probably 20 minutes or so, until some people showed up and actually killed him, which was kind of a surprise. Anyhow, so that's it for this video. Just wanted to show how it's done with a druid. Hit like if it was helpful, and thanks for watching.